In this video, I'm going to show you 5 top tips for entrepreneurs that's allowed me to create multi-million pound businesses coming right up. And this is John Lee, and if you want to become an entrepreneur and you want to learn how to create multiple streams of income, that's what my channel is about. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you don't miss out on all the new content. The first thing you want to do, especially when it comes to an entrepreneur, is you must save to invest, right? Now let me get this clear. Not save for a rainy day, save to invest. Like, you got to save money. Right now, if you're working in a job and you're just earning enough to get by, or maybe because of the whole craziness that's happening in the world right now, you may have lost your job, you need to save some of that, right? Because if you're not saving, you can't invest in anything. And the whole idea is just to make money work hard for you instead of, you working hard for money. So what you want to invest in, the best thing you want to invest in is in this. This is going to give you your best ROI. This is going to be the thing that's going to give you more return on investment more than anything else. So you want to invest in your brain, because your brain is the thing that takes action, it gets the knowledge. They say that the knowledge is the new currency. So number one, make sure you save to invest. The second thing you want to do, again, really important, this is how I started, is to get yourself a mentor. So everything I've ever done, whether it's real estate, business, marketing, sales, health, I've always had a different mentor in different areas. And in fact, if you've got a mentor, leave a comment below. If you actually have a mentor as well, teach you in specific things. But the reason why a mentor is so important is because a mentor will help you shortcut that process. So instead of you having to figure all the stuff yourself, you want to actually shortcut that process, because if they've already got that result that you want, they've been through a lot of trials and tribulations. So when I first started, and many of you may or may not know this, I paid someone £10,000. His name is Jing Tan from the Buy to Let business. I paid him $10,000. I sold my car and I paid him £10,000 for 2 days of education, right? Of mentoring, the best test $10,000 I ever spent. You may be thinking, well, John, that's a lot of money compared to what? I now own multi-million pound businesses, right? So is it a good investment? I think it is. So get a mentor, and you don't have to pay £10,000 for 2 days. You might just find somebody else who who's in business, who runs great organizations, and they just happen to be your friend. Sit down for coffee with them, pick their brains if you can, right? So you want to get yourself a mentor, someone to guide you through the process. And the goal here is 2 things have to work. Number 1, you have to connect with that mentor. 2, they have to have already achieved the result that you are looking to get. If they haven't, they should not be your mentor. Your friends are not your mentors, by the way. Your friends are just your friends, right? Don't take, a lot of friends give unsolicited advice. I remember my first friend told me to not buy this property. It was on the market, for a lot of money. I could have got a big discount. I did not end up buying it. He talked me out of it. And then the brothers who bought that property, guess what? And they're making a lot of money from it. So my friend cost me a lot of money. So get a mentor who is qualified and has a result that you already want. Number 3, we need to get a coach. You say, hold on, John. Well, what's the difference between a mentor and a coach? Okay, a mentor gives you the big idea, more the strategy. So the ideas and the strategy. What's the coach for? The coach is for implementation. It's kind of like having a personal trainer. When you have a personal trainer, they're a coach. They're telling you how to lift the weight. They're saying one more rep, in a way forcing you to do the work, because they know that if you run on a treadmill, if you lift that weight, if you eat healthy food, you will get results, and even you may not like it. A big key to doing all of this is to make sure that you're focusing on a mentor and a coach. So a coach holds you accountable. So on this day, I'm going to do X, Y, Z. If I don't do it, here's the punishment. So you always want to have a mentor and a coach. A lot of people just have a mentor, and that's okay if you are good at implementing. Some people just have a coach because they already have the idea. But if you don't have any idea, you don't know how to put it together, you definitely need both. And this is one thing I highly, highly, highly recommend. Okay, the 4th thing I highly recommend for one of my biggest tips to become an entrepreneur is to take the 365 action test. So what is that? That means if you take an action every single day, you get something called compound action interest. It's like if you put money in the bank every single month over a number of years, the interest will start to compound. It starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Like a snowball, when a snowball starts off small, it gets bigger and bigger, and as it rolls down the hill, it gathers more momentum. So you want to take daily action. So one of the things I want you to do is I want you to create a calendar. Like let's say it's this month, you put, okay, first of the month, I'm doing this. Second, you plan out your whole calendar of what you're going to do, and you want to commit to a time. And my challenge for you is to commit to that for a whole year. Every single day, you need to do a small piece of action or a big piece of action that's going to get you to result. So let's say for some of you, oh John, I want to make more money. First action is maybe read this book. Second action is read 10 pages of this book, a chapter of this book. Some of you, it's like, okay, build a website, build a funnel, right? Create a product, film a video like this, create videos and upload to YouTube, whatever it is. Make sure that you're focusing on marketing and your products and services as well. So in those 365 actions, what are your actions going to be, right? Because I promise you, some will work out, some won't, but if you compound it all together in a year, you will see dramatic results. Okay, the last one, this one is so crucial, especially for entrepreneurship. Without this, it's very hard to succeed. But before I tell you that, again, if you've got a lot of value from this, make sure you hit the like button right now so YouTube can show you more of our videos. It just helps with the algorithm. And also, if you want to see more videos on entrepreneurships and starting a business and making more money from your business, then hit subscribe, turn on bell notifications so you don't miss out on all the new videos that I create for you. And so number 5, this one is brand building. So a lot of people, when they become an entrepreneur, they're doing it for profit, they're not doing it for brand, right? Profit, brand, profit, brand. Valuation, profit, valuation, profit. So you don't just always want to be making money, you also want to be making brand and building brand. So what is brand though? So let's say if I say to you Ferrari or Lamborghini versus a Skoda, like what's the first thing that comes into your head? If I say Harrods to you or Armani versus Primark, what do you think about? Right? So each one of these have a different brand. If I say Tiffany diamond ring versus Goldsmith diamond ring, right? Or if I say Rolex watch versus Casio watch. And there's nothing wrong with both brands. I'm just saying that when you're branded, it's much easier to get traction. See, a lot of people when they start business, especially as an entrepreneur, you're trying to go out looking for that business. And when you go out looking for the business, what happens is you don't get the business because you're constantly looking for the business. Whereas if you're branded, guess what? The positioning changes and all that business comes to you. So which position would you rather be in? Would you rather go out and start begging for business, or would you rather sit there at home and wait for the business coming in? This is why I upload so many videos on YouTube, on Instagram and Facebook. If you're not following me on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, make sure you do. I put literally thousands and thousands of videos out, right? And there's lots of videos and content out there as well. Check out my IGTV as well if you haven't done so already. But in like 3.5, 4 years, I gained over 5 million followers on social media. And that's how now I'm training a lot of celebrities. I'm training a lot of big public figures, CEOs of corporations. That's how I got my book deals. That's how I get my speaking engagements. That's how I get invited to TV and celebrity parties, because I've built brand, right? Because brand equals trust. Think of brand as your reputation. Right? So if people ever say anything about you, say, well, let's see what the content is like, right? So people can experience you. And that's why branding, by the way, branding doesn't always make money straight away. It's a long-term game. So branding is like a marathon, whereas profit making is like a sprint. So you want to have both and you want to run both races. So really hope you got a lot of value from these 5 tips. Let me ask you a question. Which one of these 5 tips are you going to use? Leave a comment below and why. If you have any questions whatsoever, again, leave a question below. I'll personally come and answer that question. And do me a favor, hit the like button on this so YouTube can show this to more people and it can show you more of my videos that I create. Also hit the subscribe button, turn on bell notifications as well so you don't miss out on all the new content. And I will be filming videos on a daily basis. That's my goal for you, to film videos every single day. Sometimes I might miss a day out, a few days out, but I really will work really hard for you to get this education out for you as well. So I'll link some videos here and here that will really help you. I'll put a subscribe button up here as well. But other than that, this is John Lee, the author of Business Hack. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye for now.